Just a few boneheaded, walking, talking Neanderthals.
From last week, right?
No conclusions will be given.
Well, I mean, we could just, it is the truth, but we could just say that in the end we convinced him that he was wrong and we were right, and he agreed. I don't know how convincing that is from the two of us, but he
I
did.
mean, did he ever actually agree with us?
Yeah, at the end, he might have got, you might have gotten off by
Nah,
then, because we kept talking about it after, and he was like, "Oh, yep, I get it."
he did that like 3 or 4 times.
No, I like he was convinced,
Okay.
like he was trying to convince Thomas the other.
Yeah,
That he's,
Thomas doesn't agree. That I would have thought Thomas would have been like, oh yeah, for sure.
I just don't think he's thinking about it that long.
I have talked to him about it, like seriously talked to him about it, and he disagrees.
Well, it's a complex problem, I guess. It's not as easy to grasp. It's abstract, you know. It's not just like
It is abstract, yeah. My brother gets it. My dad doesn't, though. It took my brother a little while. But yeah, man, it's a weird way to think. For sure.
yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. Don't know. Trying to if we can close this application still.
Elden Ring?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it, like you hit close game and it still says playing. I can hear the
Yeah, I
music.
I have to like control delete or task manager
Mm,
it.
that's annoying.
It's
I hate when games do that.
very annoying.
Ugh, so what's new with you? We haven't even talked about what happened this past week. Nothing happened to me other than school and work. But
Nothing happened to me. Just working like a dog. That's it.
yeah, we're
On
boring people now.
on Friday, I had to work way too hard just to finish a job, and that always kind of pisses me off. Kind of
Why?
what?
Why'd you have to work extra hard?
Uh, just to finish. Otherwise, we wouldn't have finished.
But it had to be done that day.
I mean, it should be done that day. It didn't have to be done that day. But
Well, what was the job?
removing 6 trees, and I did all the grunt work because the other guy that I work with, I knew if I let him do the grunt work, which he offered to, he's like, hey, I'll drag brush. I was like, no, it's cool. You just cut trees, because if he would have been doing the grunt work, we wouldn't have finished that day. So.
Wait. So are you more senior than him? Is it like is he your boss? Are you equals? Or you see?
I guess he's probably higher, but not really. I don't know. He probably gets paid more than I do. So,
Okay. Then,
yeah.
all right. Makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I get paid to do easy work, so it's pretty chill.
I get
Pretty
paid
chill gig.
to do physically demanding work and not kill people and not put holes in people's houses.
Kill people.
Yeah.
Oh, with the trees.
Mm-hmm.
You think anybody's ever killed like a client while they were watching them cut the trees? Like they just
Probably.
smacked a fucking client with a tree.
Probably.
That'd be
There's some pretty
so
dumb clients
unfortunate.
out there. I mean, definitely
Are there?
people have died on the job site.
Well, that's like people have died on any fucking job site.
Yeah, but people go through chippers and fall out of trees and get impaled on stuff and cut themselves with chainsaws and
It'd be the worst luck ever if you fell off a tree into a mulcher.
ugh, get slapped by a stump grinder.
Yeah, sounds like fun
There's
ways
a
to
lot
go.
of bad ways to go. I think a chipper would be the worst one. You like
Yeah.
get like mostly crushed and then just ground up into burger meat.
Burger meat. Have you seen the movie The Kingsman and the Golden Circle?
No.
In that movie, the bad chick throws a guy into a grinder, and makes burgers out of him.
Oh yeah, they're all like fighting in that kitchen
Well, the first
diner.
thing, like earlier, yes, but earlier in the movie, she makes a burger out of a guy and then makes one of the guys eat the burger to become part of the crew.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. And then, yeah, later in the movie, they fight in a diner and they end up throwing her ass into the grinder,
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah,
which is
that's
pretty
pretty
fucking gruesome.
gross.
Yeah. I
Be a
would
bad
definitely.
video.
Like, when you think your lights would just shut out immediately once your forehead, like, as soon as the first bit of brain matter hits the grinder, you're out like a light.
I think if you were lucky enough to go in head first.
Oh, God. I didn't even think about the other way.
Yeah.
That would be so bad.
Or even getting like sucked in by your arm, you know.
Does it have like
really
suction
painful.
power? I guess it pulls, right? So
Oh
like,
yeah,
it would start
yeah.
pulling you in.
No. There's a video on YouTube. This is
Oh,
like a
great.
nightmare of mine. No, it's not like that. But they're showing you what happens if your rope, like, so I climb with a rope and that rope is attached to me. And if somebody that were dragging brush were to accidentally throw my rope into that chipper, I would go be dead, like
Really?
instantly. Yeah, it sucks that rope up so fast. I mean, it's just gone.
Interesting.
Hey, we'll keep talking, and I'm gonna see if I can find that video because it's worth watching. But it is, and it just
Like,
it shoots that mannequin out of the end of the chipper. Just
Well, the mannequin must. Do you think the mannequin weighs as much as a human does?
no, not even close.
Well,
But
maybe it wouldn't be that
still,
fast. Be able to fucking, juke it or some shit. I don't know. Maybe
if
not juke it.
if I'm getting pulled out of a tree, there's no way I'm juking it. Not a chance. Oh, pause.
Maybe
All right.
not juke, but like cut the rope off so you can.
No.
It really pulls you that fast.
Yeah. Rope and chipper. Let's see.
I feel like there's like a movie scene coming to my brain right now of like some guy getting sucked into something and then his buddy cuts the whatever's sucking him into something.
I mean, it would be like in a movie, like, wha-ching! Like all of a sudden, super quick reaction time. Okay, here it is. Let me hop over to Discord. Share screen.
Let me pull this up.
All right.
I feel like you remember the game Left 4 Dead. You know those zombies that would suck you up.
Oh shoot! It's not gonna show what I'm streaming.
I can see the YouTube video.
You can see it, but the audience can. Oh, that's okay. All right.
Oh, you want me to do it? Because I can watch.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. Is it
demo Woodchipper accident?
demo Woodchipper exit demo? All right. Share your screen.
Watch stream.
Tell me when you're ready.
Go for it. All right, so that's the dummy in the green and white. Yeah, you see him. All right, so they put the rope in there. It's gonna slowly suck it first, and then just.
I can't even hear you. The video is so loud. Oh my god! Oh, look at him coming out the side.
Yeah, that's your organs. So yeah, you do have like a little bit of time, maybe, but you got to remember you've got brush going in there too. So like I think they just had a piece of rope and they stuck it in the chipper, right? But
Right.
that's
so.
in brush, and that brush is getting fed in pretty fast. So you're gonna be like tug, zoop.
Damn, bitch. That's like.
Yeah. So
That's insane. Wait, here's another simulation.
it's the same one, just a different angle.
It's just the same video,
Yeah.
just from a different angle.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
That's gnarly, man.
good.
Well, then maybe it's a quick death, you know? Like,
Yeah, you're just gonna be flying through the air for like a millisecond.
then, yep. Then whatever happens when you die happens.
Whatever happens when you die happens. Yeah, it's not good.
Not a pretty death.
No.
Not a pretty. But what are they going to say at your funeral? Like, well,
He was a good guy.
we don't have anything in the casket, obviously.
This idiot put a rope in the chipper and killed Jake. Now he's gone.
We put as much as we could into him in this jar, which
just sludge red jar.
yeah,
Wood chips, leaves, and Oregon.
we estimate it to be around 30% wood chips, 40% fat, and a little bit of Oregon.
The rest is Jake.
The rest is Jake.
Thank God.
There's also a squirrel sucked in with him, so the DNA test is not
It's kind of inconclusive.
Yeah, I actually know if this is Jake. It's more symbolic. Anyways.
Actually, according to the scientific results, this is Squirrel Jake 50-50. We now believe he was a hybrid.
It's like 80-70, like ground chuck. It's like 80% squirrel, 20% Jake. All right, folks, I'm not going to lie with you. I threw a raccoon into a wood chipper so we'd have something to look at. All right? Jake's actually fertilizing this guy's lawn, this guy's mansion in fucking Amarillo.
Sometimes that shit comes up at work, like not raccoons and chippers, but like if you're gonna get rid of a body, the way you do it, you just throw them through the chipper, empty them out into a catfish pond, and that's it. You'll never see that person again.
Yeah, but there's gonna be DNA evidence left on the chipper.
You just pour some bleach through there; it'll be fine.
I feel like that fix for just getting away with murder, bleach everything. I don't think that's as concrete as people make it out to be.
No, I saw it on CSI. It's proof.
Yeah, it's CSI. They're like, God damn it, this guy's a genius. He went to the dollar store and got bleach. I don't know. How did he think of this? He's a criminal mastermind. It's like I don't think bleach works that well, bro. I'm pretty sure like there's so many particulates. If you throw a body into a wood chipper, imagine how much like shit just goes everywhere.
Oh, it'd be so messy.
Like you'd have to just.
You would have to get rid of the chipper. You'd have to like.
You'd have to throw the chipper into a volcano or something.
You would definitely. You have to like burn it. Yeah. Throw it into.
Well, I'm like the problem. Like, how are you gonna get rid of the wood chipper enough where like you can't get any DNA evidence off of it?
Like a diesel fire. Like just a really hot fire, so all the bone fragments, and I mean, if you're burning up the bone, everything else is gone too.
We've clearly thought of this before. This is
healthy.
Yeah, this is probably a good exercise.
Yep.
Well, I mean, they teach cops and shit to be in the mind of the killer. Maybe that's what we'll do. We just do
I'm in the mind of the killer.
Like if we were to hunt down a killer who was throwing people in the wood chippers and then emptying it into a catfish pond, how would we get away with it?
What do you call that killer? I don't know.
The wood chipper. No, it's not a cool serial killer.
Chipper killer.
Chipper killer. No. The
wood chip wannabe.
What do you guys call it? Like, what's your job titles? Like arborist or something?
Yeah. So like yes, but I'm not a certified arborist. Those guys are all nerds, okay? Like our arborists, they basically work inside 50% of the time, and the other 50% of the time they're like spraying trees with chemicals. Like
didn't you used to
do
that?
Nerds. Yeah, and I hated it.
Are you like full on just wood cutting now? Like that's your only job?
Yeah, pretty much. Or I mean, like climber. That's basically my title.
That's not good enough to make a serial killer name out of it. Like, I'm thinking like the arbor. No, that's not good.
That's definitely not it.
No. I don't know. I'm not good at making serial killer names. All right, that's what the journalists are for. After I kill a bunch of people and throw them into a wood chipper.
You?
I mean the the suspect that I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to get in the mind of.
Yeah, you're in
right?
their mind. You're deep in their minds now.
It's, it's like I have the same mind. It's insane. It's crazy.
think
Watch
the
some
way he
fucking dude throw
thinks.
some people in the Woodchipper tonight, and the FBI is listening to this podcast. Like, fuck, we found him.
We got him,
We found him.
boys.
Send in the SWAT team. Meanwhile, it's just me talking to you. I swear, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't throw anybody in a Woodchipper. I don't have access to a Woodchipper. How much does a Woodchipper cost anyway?
Oh, it depends. I mean, I don't really know. They're expensive. Like a good one's expensive, but it's there's like cars. There's a wide range. You know what I mean?
I see.
You got your Lambos and you got your Nissan Altimas.
Your Nissan Altimas.
Yeah. Good car. Good car.
Dude, you know what I've been thinking about lately?
What's up?
So obviously the Russian invasion of Ukraine is still going on.
Uh-huh.
And I've been seeing more and more pictures of just like regular Joe schmoes on the streets with like AK-47s. Like, we're about to fuck up Russia, you know? Like, now I'm thinking, like, what would we do if we were invaded? Like, what would be our tactic? I'm thinking of, like, I don't even know. I was thinking, but now I don't know what I'd do. Maybe go like for the Spoil Islands, but if we get invaded, they'd have like helicopters and planes.
Yeah,
and shit.
this ain't no zombie. Like if it's a zombie apocalypse, Spoil Islands for sure.
Right.
Like a big one. But if we're invaded, we're probably screwed. Like,
well, yeah.
They've got thermals and jets and drones and.
Dude, all you'd have to do is just take out one like group that has all that shit, and then you have all that shit.
You're not gonna take out a group with a freaking jet. That's just not how that works.
Oh no, I mean like there's no way I can fight a jet unless I get my hand on some like rocket propelled grenades or some shit, which I could.
You're still not gonna fight a jet unless you've got like, seeking rockets.
Well, we'd have to take over their nearest base with anti-air, and then use the anti-air to take out the jet. But then I'd have to learn how to use anti-air.
Yeah.
Like the obstacles for modern warfare are pretty. Like if this happened during like the Revolutionary War period, or even like the 1800s, it'd be way fucking easier. All you'd have to do is fight a gun, and then that's it. That's it. That's the best technology we have.
Revolution.
Right. But now there's just so much technology. I don't know how the
game
common
over.
person. See, that's why I'm wondering how Russia hasn't just totally fucked over this place. I mean, I guess Ukraine has its own,
Oh yeah, I mean,
anti-air
you've seen the
and all that
videos
shit.
of their like anti-air and stuff.
Right.
So
I'm just wondering why, like, I'm seeing these random skirmishes on the streets.
And I'm
when
sure
it's-
that they're trying to keep like civilian casualties low. So they're not just going to be bombing cities, whole cities, destroying everybody. Like I don't think their goal is to annihilate, commit genocide. I think they just want to take over. Not that that's an excuse, but
Well,
it would
yeah.
slow them down for sure if you're trying to not kill everybody.
I guess that makes sense. Like, because if you kill everybody, what's left to take over?
Yeah.
But,
So.
Yeah.
And then you're also destroying all the infrastructure at that point. And so you're going to have to rebuild a whole infrastructure. It's going to cost you tons of money. I mean, you're going to gain money too because I guess it's a resource-rich country, but...
It's like Mountain Blade. Are you going to pillage this town or are you going to take it over?
I always show mercy.
Yeah, it always like pisses off the troops that you show mercy. I'm like,
Yeah.
bitch, not that bad, all right?
You fools!
You fools. It's like everything you do in that game has a consequence. Nothing's ever like perfect.
Nobody could ever agree with you. Ugh. Man, I'm sleepy. It's only 9 o'clock.
Well, you gotta wake up early. You are an old man. You're on the other side of 25, man.
It's true. It's weird.
When are you gonna pop out a kid, dude?
I don't know.
I need a wait, what would he? I mean, technically he wouldn't be related to me, but
year and a
need
half
a-
or two, something like that.
a year and a half or two.
Just
Is that how it
guess.
works?
Well,
You
I
can
mean,
just plan it.
add 9 months onto that, and then there you go.
Oh, you think it's gonna happen instantaneously? Like, bam, boom,
There it
bam, boom.
is. A
That's the
child.
noise it'll make.
Just ba-boom.
Ow, fuck! Hit my hand on the mic. Yeah, dude, I need like a nephew to pass on knowledge.
Why don't you get your own kid, Gavin?
Well, I mean, I'm still planning on having my kids. Here's the thing: I have to discipline my kid because he's my kid.
Uh-huh.
But other people's kids, I could, tell them to do whatever the fuck they want. Like your kid, for example, when he's old enough, I'm just gonna be like, listen, everything your dad tells you is a lie. Okay? I need you to always question your father. Okay, he's not a trustworthy man.
Oh man,
rebel again, like just totally fuck him up.
Jeez.
And then you'll do that to my
Guess
kid in
who you'll never
retribution.
see.
No, it'll be a sleeper agent thing. Like you won't know until I say the password. Like
Until
we'll just
I'm
be
on my
hanging out.
deathbed.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Dad, I've always fucking hated you." Gavyn told me who you were.
Gavyn told me everything. What?
Throws you into a woodchipper. He told me this trick with a catfish pond and a woodchipper, Dad.
I've been making this catfish pond for years.
Yeah, you know that core memory we had of us fishing in the catfish pond? The whole time I was thinking, I can't wait to throw his woodchipper.
I'm gonna throw you in here.
We'll never find him in here.
I've been feeding those catfish pig for years so that they'll know the taste of flesh.
You don't think a catfish would eat you, like, anyways?
No, it would. It just sounds a little more maniacal. Like,
I guess so.
Fart. It does to me.
It's weird that pigs will eat anything, though. Like, have you seen in, I don't know, I guess movies I've seen it, where they, like, cut up the body and throw it into pigs? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That show's freaky, bro.
The second movie, that's what the villain does. I think it's the second one, second or the third one. He feeds people to his pigs.
Yeah, but that's not called Hannibal. That's wait, is the second one called Hannibal?
No, it's like Silence. Well, I don't know. It might be.
The first
Hannibal.
one's Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
The second one's
I don't know.
dog shit and not that good, but
second Silence of the Lambs. It is called Hannibal.
What a fucking Silence of the Lambs is the first one.
That's a great
and then they go like, let's just go with Hannibal. That'll be good enough.
All right, listen, I've come up with this name, and I think it's gonna stick. All right, guys, check it out. Hannibal.
Like, isn't that just the character's name? I guess it's indicative of the quality of the movie. Like,
true. Yeah.
It's not nearly as good as Silence of the Lambs.
No. I mean, but how do you beat it puts the lotion on the skin? You just can't. Don't try.
Don't try. I mean, they always try to remake good shit.
Have you seen the TV series?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about the first time.
Oh, no.
When you said Hannibal, because isn't that called Hannibal?
I don't know. I don't remember. I watched it so long ago. It was pretty good, though.
Yeah, the actor in that.
Yeah.
Oh, I disconnected on accident.
Oh.
The actor in that movie. Here, let me stream pull
it's
it
that
up.
one dude that plays in Valhalla Rising. Right?
Are you watching my stream?
No, hold up. Just
Pull
don't
that shit
close your stream.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He plays
That
Valhalla
guy's really good.
Rising. That's a weird movie. Yeah, that guy is really good. He plays a great... he just plays a great villain / mysterious character.
Yeah, what's that guy's name?
No idea.
Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen. I don't know.
What?
Whatever.
What is it?
His name is Mads
Mikkelsen?
Mikkelsen? Mads Mikkelsen?
I don't know. Here, hold up. I gotta actually pull up your stream. I'm looking through the overlay. Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah, that's what it looks like
He's
to
a
me.
Danish. Originally a gymnast and a dancer. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty good.
I think he's a great actor.
I forgot Lawrence Fishburne was in that show. He was like the cop or something, right?
Something like that. He usually is.
He's usually with the po-po.
He's always some sort of like deep thinking character, but I never actually like him.
He's in Apocalypse Now? I didn't even...
I feel like he ruins a lot of movies for me. He's in Apocalypse Now.
I gotta rewatch that. He's the fucking third actor listed. He must be very important.
I guess so.
I mean,
I
to
just
be
see a bunch
honest,
of white guys.
the only two people I remember are
Is that him?
The black and white photo of a white guy. Is that him? Nope. Wait, Apocalypse Now. Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, I never checked to make sure that the audio was going. Oh.
Damn, he looks hella young.
He looks different for sure.
He's just a youngin'.
Just a kid.
Marlon Brando, dude. What? No, stop. This guy is insane. That guy's crazy.
Why?
Like the actual actor, Marlon Brando, is crazy.
Yeah, why?
I guess he just, became really famous, really popular. Like, at his peak, I think he was probably the most popular actor in America.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
I mean, The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, and then, before that, though, I think he was really popular. And I think when you're popular most of your life, it's easy to go fucking crazy, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think probably. I mean, it wasn't that bad for me when I was super popular, but...
Yeah, it's not that bad for me right now. I know I'm just racking in dough right now. And,
yeah, dough.
Just stacks on stacks on stacks. As my one of my favorite comedians says, I'm stacking stacks in a pyramid until it touches the sky.
Who said that?
Doing. Chris D'Elia.
Hmm.
He does a podcast with some guys that I like. Listen to it during work.
Oh, so what you're saying is we've got some competition out there.
Oh yeah, we're definitely competing with that channel, which probably has 1 million subscribers and 500,000 views on every podcast.
Someday they'll be where we are. Good luck, boys. I know you're listening.
Yeah, if they come out with like rape charges or racists or something, and they still can do the podcast, they'll get down to our level.
And it's got to be worse than ours.
Yeah. Honestly, they probably have more viewers than us just because they had rape charges or something interesting happened to them. Like,
yeah, true.
Hey, this is like one guy that I saw. Like, he was like a mafia guy that got out of jail. He'd been in the jail for like 40 years or something, and he started a podcast.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so imagine doing something like that, getting out of jail and then using like the fact that you're an ex-mafia guy, just going on your podcast talking about the good old days. Like, yeah, we fucking
marketing
took
genius.
over the block. Hey man, that's not a bad market. Why you can?
Hey, I'm serious.
I'm sure that guy's got kids. Like,
yeah.
What's another podcast?
That guy knew exactly what he was doing.
Not Mike Tyson. What's that
Joe
guy's
Rogan?
name? No, I don't think Joe Rogan's evil like everybody's trying to make him out to be.
Evil? People think he's evil?
Yeah, well, you've seen the Joe Rogan controversies, right? Like,
not really. I knew there was like some controversy, but not really.
Cancel. Yeah, like here, Spotify, Neil Young. Oh, it returned. Neil Young music is back on Spotify. Holy shit, that's so funny. Because, yes, right here, Neil Young removed his music from Spotify because Joe Rogan. He said no. Joe Rogan was spreading misinformation about COVID. Calling on Spotify to choose between him and Joe Rogan.
I remember this. My coworkers were talking about it.
It's like, Neil Young, do you fucking know who you are? Not that popular, man.
It's the fame thing, man. It's the fame thing.
But I just saw an article. It says it's back on Spotify. Neil Young's music quietly returns to Spotify. That's funny.
I'm fine with that. I don't actually like Neil Young that much, but
Well, all he did was make a fucking
old
fuss.
man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
I guess like that's the only song I like by him.
Yeah, I don't even like that song very much. It's
Oh
just
really?
a song that I know. Like the
What
only
is-
reason I would like that song is because it was on Lords of Dogtown.
That's what it is. Because I remember that movie had a bunch of songs in it that we really liked and started listening
Yeah.
to regularly. I remember that.
Yep.
And Old Man was one of them. That's probably when I added it to my playlist because it's on my playlist and it has been for years. So
you know what movie I found from that song? There's a great song. Is Space Truckin' by Deep Purple.
Bass Trucking by Deep Purple.
Is a great
In that movie?
song. Yeah.
I don't remember
It's
that.
it's when there are like, going to the pools every day, jumping in people's backyards.
I mean, nothing's gonna top Funk 49, but
It's a good one for sure.
that was definitely my favorite one that came out of that
Yeah.
movie. God, I haven't seen that in so long.
It's a good movie.
Man, I remember after watching this, I was like, I'm gonna cut my hair like Jay Adams. Because I had
Yeah.
Peralta hair, and I was like, I want Jay Adams hair,
Well,
not
I
Peralta hair.
did. I
You
mean,
kind of did look like
cut my hair like Jay Adams, after he
just
shaved his head.
acting.
Huh?
Well, what I really wanted was Tony Alva's hair, but we can't have that.
Can't have that.
I'm not Hawaiian or whatever the fuck he is.
He's Mexican.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
I don't know.
Same-
Don't quote me on that.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure he's Mexican.
Tony Alva.
Mexican.
Dutch, Mexican, American parents. Dutch and Mexican American.
Tony
Wow.
Alva and Stacy Peralta, both Mexican American.
Stacey Peralta's Mexican American.
He looks pretty white to me.
Yeah, I mean, he's got dreads now, so I can't really tell, but
Stacy Peralta? Oh, no, Tony Alva.
yeah. God, remember that Alva board you had?
I still have it.
That thing was a piece of junk.
What?
It was cool.
It's the greatest
Dude, you
piece of
couldn't
junk
actually-
I've ever had.
Dude, it was so hard to use.
It was awesome.
I mean, if
yeah,
the only thing you could do with it was those power slides.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's just
You
an
could
old,
ride the
old
boat with
school
it.
board.
Right.
But yeah, compared to today's standards, piece of junk. It's thick, but it had a cool
Right.
logo on it.
It was like a fucking 2x4.
Yeah, it's that right there.
Yeah. Straight up, just a piece of 2x4 cut and trucks and wheels.
Oh, it had a little concave to the back.
I had a Alva board, but it was like a regular skateboard, but
Mhm.
thicker.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
That was just
yeah.
that was made for the ball, but I actually tried to like skate it
Yeah.
as well as I could. I
Do you
don't know.
still
if-
have that?
Oh no, I think I snapped that in half because I got
Aw.
a new board after that. I remember the new board.
What was the new board? Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
what was the new? Shit,
Mhm.
I remember being so stoked on it.
Was it
Death Wish?
Oh, was it?
I think it was a Death Wish board.
What's that surf shop in Port A? I can't remember what it's called right now.
Yeah, it was a Death Wish.
Yeah.
The shop in Port A.
Yeah, surf shop. I cannot remember what it's called.
Board House.
Yeah, board house. That's the skateboard I have right now. Is a board house board.
Never got anything from there. I always got my stuff at online. I think. Or
Hey,
place it.
hey.
The Zoomies at the mall. But what I did have that I love and I still have is Sharp Eye Twin Fin Pig. Still have that.
Oh, look at mine. It's a round nosed fish by Lost. Yeah.
Like that.
No, it's that third one.
That
Yeah.
fish boards, man. That's what you need for the
Such a
shop. that we got.
Good surfboard. Yeah, Mayhem. Yeah, that's it. Such a good surfboard.
Man,
I traded. You remember that big? Was it Quicksilver? It was a big Quicksilver board that I had. It was a pretty good board, honestly, but it had some like damage around the tail, and I traded it to some guy for this Lost.
damn, I do remember that because I remember
a hell of a steal.
You remember it? We would shove our boards in that car you had, that piece of shit car. Remember?
Nissan Altima.
What year was that? You remember what that was?
No, I have no idea. The only thing I know about that car is I ran it into the side of a bridge.
Old Nissan Altima. Is that it?
Yeah, looks a lot like it.
Looks pretty close to it.
Except mine had a like orange rust-colored stripe going down the side from when I sideswiped the bridge.
I remember us going surfing one day, and we parked at the beach, and the lady was trying to get us to buy the sticker. Remember that?
I was like,
we
bro, just keep
walked
walking.
away.
Just keep walking.
We just walked away. We didn't have $20 to fucking buy a
and then
beach parking permit.
Oh shoot, what are they called? Was it Game Wardens that came out? It was cops or Game Wardens that came up and they were gonna give us a ticket. I was like, I'm so sorry. I never heard her. They're like, it's okay. Just
oh yeah, I
buy
didn't hear her.
one.
That was our excuse.
Yeah, cause you were like, Jake, she's calling you. And I was like, just keep walking, bro. Just keep walking. It's fine. And then when we got out. Right as we got out, they pulled up behind our car. He's like, oh shoot. But sweet talked my way out of that one.
Yep, we just drove off in that piece of shit Nissan Altima.
Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't get stuck.
That would have been embarrassing.
That would have been so funny. Funny now, not then. Man.
Yeah, we would have had to call somebody, and that would have been a whole spiel.
Yeah.
We've been stuck at the beach quite a few times.
I've been stuck on purpose before. My dad was so pissed off. I didn't think it over. Me and Kyle were driving down the beach. Is right around when I got my Tacoma. And he's like, let's see if we can get this stuck. I was like, yeah, okay. So I got it stuck, and then I couldn't get it unstuck. I had to call my dad, and he had to drive all the way down, almost to the national seashore on the beach, and pull me out. That was stupid.
Oh, God.
Good memory.
Oh, man, you remember the... Now we're just talking about beach memories, and now this was going to start a whole tangent on beach memories. You remember the dune buggy?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Is there any way you could send me that video clip so I could pull it up on the stream? You got it saved on your Instagram or something?
I do have it on Instagram. Can you save a video from Instagram?
I'm pretty sure you can download the video from Instagram.
Let me see. There it is. Do you have an email?
Wait, it's just...
I'm going to send it to you on Snapchat.
All right, how do I get it from Snapchat onto the...
I think you can just download it.
So I'll download it, email it to myself, and
Yeah.
show it. Okay.
Can you hear it?
Copyright. Oh, God. I can't hear it.
Oh, that was so awesome.
That was so dumb.
Yeah.
Pretty fun, though.
A little bit. I mean, it would have been fine. Probably. Were we wearing seatbelts? No, because I just watched. This is you coming flying out of there.
Yeah, I can feel my head like jerk and my hat flies off
Yeah.
in the video. You can see it. Like,
Yeah. Oh man, what a good time. Oh, jeez.
oh, there we go. Can you see it on the stream?
Yeah.
All right, here we. Okay, so for context, all right, uh, we're all at the beach. Jake, you, me.
Cameron and Kyle. Maybe Matt.
I guess your Matt's there because you
Yeah.
tagged Matt in the video.
Oh yeah, there it is.
And Pat,
My
had
father-in-law.
had this piece of shit dune buggy that he just let us take.
It was a VW engine in the back.
Yeah, just fucking random. All right.
It was awesome.
So we're just riding down the beach, and then Kyle's like, "I want to do a jump," and I'm the only fucking retard that volunteered to go with him. So Kyle's driving, I'm in the passenger seat. I think Jake's taking this video,
Yeah.
and we try to do this jump.
We all did it a couple times. I'm so surprised that thing didn't break. That was a well-built machine. You see your hat fly off. That's so awesome.
Oh man, I remember that hurt so. Yeah, my butt still hurts from that jump. It did, dude. It hurt so bad.
That's
I
so
want to watch it again.
awesome.
2017. Whew.
That's a while ago. God, that's awesome.
Oof, that was fun. We need that. Remember dude. You remember when we were in high school and we wanted to build a dune buggy?
Yes.
I was like,
but I knew that one of us was gonna move away. I was like, wait, who's gonna get the dune buggy when somebody moves away? And we couldn't come to a conclusion on that, and that's why I like backed out.
damn, dude. Well, first of all, you moved away like years and years later. We could have had years of good dune buggying before you left.
Yeah.
Because you were like, I'm leaving fucking tomorrow. And in actuality, you left like 4 years later.
No, it was. It might have been.
Dude, if we were in high school,
If
we were in high school, that means
you're not wrong.
at the same time, that was probably like 4 years.
You're not wrong. It would have been fun. But we got to play with this dune buggy for a while, which was also fun. Man, we ripped that thing.
What? There was another thing that your father-in-law let us go rip around in.
That big like Chevy, that huge lifted black
Oh
Chevy.
my! Yeah, the just really, really, really
Ridiculously lift. It was like a mini monster truck kind of thing.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. But it had a hard time starting in the morning. You had to give her a little gas, a little boom boom. But it was fun.
Probably because it has to push like 40-inch wheels.
Yeah, I always felt like I was gonna tip that thing though, so I never like went too crazy with it.
Yeah, probably a likely scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where he gets all that stuff.
He's a freaking tool dealer, man.
He's like, hey, I'll give you this wrench. You give me that sweet dune buggy.
Yeah, that's probably some. It was probably something along the lines of, "Hey, I can't make my payments, but I'll give you this dune buggy instead." He's like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good business model.
No, probably
Trading
not.
dune buggy for tools that cost thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
Snap-on tools are hella expensive.
they're so expensive.
Like, I wonder if I can go
Man.
on.
Dudes would have thousands of dollars, like tens of thousands of dollars of debt. Ugh. And then
I can't even load Snap-on.
I remember one time this dude, I think he had like $15,000 of debt to Snap-on, right? And I went to charge his credit card, and something happened where it told me how much was in his bank, and it was like next to nothing, like $100. I was like, "Oh, you're screwed, man." I didn't tell him that, but
I didn't tell him that he was screwed.
yeah,
He already knew.
he knew.
I didn't have to tell him.
Yeah. God, you should not be making these charges.
Yeah. It's pretty nuts. Although I guess like Dan told me about a guy who like tax season or some shit was coming up, and I guess he had to spend a certain amount of money for his business.
Mm-hmm.
Or he was going to get taxed a lot. So he just bought the most expensive toolbox they had. It was like 50 grand or some shit.
Yeah, that's different though. That's not just a regular ass mechanic.
Well, no,
Most of
well,
the
he said he was the
people,
owner of the mechanic shop. But
yeah,
yeah, you're probably right.
most of the people with the racked up debts are just a regular old mechanic.
Then why do you need Snap-on tools? I can't even open the website. There's so many people trying to pay their debts.
Why do you need Snap-on tools? Because I mean, a they are good tools, right? And then they also come to you weekly. So mechanics break their tools. It happens. It's just gonna happen, and they replace it for free.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's a pretty sweet deal.
yeah, like it's if you're mechanicing full time, it's a worthwhile investment because you're most you got Mac and stuff like that, but other guys aren't gonna come to you. Like craftsmen won't come to you. Like,
Well, here's a used one for $22,000.
that looks like the one Pat had in his garage.
Total box cost new $56,826.
Yeah, Pat had something like that in his garage. Probably doesn't anymore. I don't remember, but
Well, I guess he does a work for Snap-on now or something. I don't know. He's not my father-in-law.
no, I don't
I
really
need to know
understand
these
what
things.
happened either, to be honest. But
It's best probably not to ask questions.
yeah, I try not to.
Yeah, it's a good way to. It's a good way to live by,
Yeah,
I try not to ask too many questions either,
just
unless it pertains to me.
what it is.
Oh, I kind of want one of these
What,
electric ratchet.
bro? You don't need that.
You don't know what I don't need.
You
right?
don't need that. What do you need an electric ratchet for?
You don't know what I need and don't
Tell me
need.
what you need that electric ratchet
Ratcheting?
for. No, don't be an idiot. You don't ratchet a day in your life.
You don't ratchet a day in your life. $5,000 for this.
What? Oh, yeah.
This toolbox.
Steel. I
That's
can break into
insane.
those things like none other. There's a little
Break into them.
Yeah, there's a they lock, right? And there's a little hole underneath that you can finagle.
Well,
your
you'd think
way
for a
in.
$5,000 toolbox, you'd be able to.
Yeah, you'd think. I didn't know about it until like a while after working. And some dude locked his key in there. I called Pat and I was like, what am I supposed to do? And there's this little hole in the bottom. I don't remember exactly how you do it. But there's a little hole in the bottom. That's all you need to know.
All right. Anytime I need to break into a Snap-on toolbox and steal a bunch of Snap-on tools, I'll know.
Yeah.
So there's a fucking major
I mean,
hole.
it's a silly
in
little
the
key that they
design.
put in there too. So
Oh, you have to have like a specific key.
no, not
get
the
in.
bottom. I mean the locks on them. They're just like a little kind of octagonal sort of key,
I guess that's not.
Oh, and the lock on it has a specific number. So if you could like order a key with that number and open the box, that'll work too.
I figured the toolbox first job is security, right? I guess holding it and shit is a different
Yeah,
thing.
it's really. I mean, security is important, and most people don't know how to get in there. And also, it's just a place to put all your tools so they're not scattered everywhere.
Right. But you can put like my dad has a big old toolbox that he got from Harbor Freight, like really big, takes up a whole wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then inside that, he's got Snap-on tools.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's kind of a status symbol thing too.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you're not a fucking shop owner and you have Snap-on tools, then yeah, it's definitely a status symbol.
Yeah, you got that huge double-decker lime green Mustang Snap-on box. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, that guy. Meanwhile, he's like $22,000 in debt.
$22,000.
And that's just for the box.
What a weird thing to go in debt for. Like, you can't pay your bills, your rent, your mortgage, your grocery bill, your gas, whatever. Nope. You can pay all that. You just can't pay your $20,000 toolbox debt.
Yeah.
Like, what? I don't understand.
Oh, debt, Gavin. It's not a good thing.
But no, I'm in debt. I got
Uh,
loans.
you can get
I
out
got
of debt, Gavin. It's bad for you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna. It's what's the saying? It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets a lot better.
I don't know. I don't think Dave
Med,
Ramsey said that.
he definitely didn't, but med school costs way more than any of
Yeah,
my fucking loans now. My loans are gonna triple.
that's ridiculous.
Yep. Some of this school I know somebody's going to costs $60,000 a year.
It's a really, really nice car.
$240,000 total, probably. And I don't even know if that's just tuition or if that's everything wrapped in. Because if that's just tuition, you can throw all your living expenses and shit on top of that.
Yeah.
That's an easy 20 grand, 30 grand.
I
So
mean,
that's
hey, man. You gotta live on the street.
I guess you better become a fucking
On the street
super
and in the
doctor
library.
in the street. I guess it is a weird agreement that we have with the federal government with student loans. It's like, all right, let's give these fucking kids that don't know anything about anything. Let's just give them money
It's a trap.
because they asked for it. It really is. Like some people really use it. I'm using it obviously because I got federal student loans to get this master's degree. But there's a lot of kids that just take the money and go. Like I'm taking a third of what the government offered me.
Yeah.
Like I think I have 25 right now between my 2 degrees, and I think I've probably been offered over 100,000 total.
Yeah.
So I'm, but there's definitely kids that go like, "Oh, free money, sweet," and just take all that shit, which is crazy. And the craziest part is it's not like predatory loan people, which do exist for student loans, but most people, stick with the FAFSA. But it's the federal government doing it, which is so crazy to me.
They're gonna make a buck off you too.
Yeah, well, they're gonna make a shit ton of money off me because I'm literally I'm going from poor to rich immediately if I go to med school, which means I'm immediately paying taxes without ever reaping the benefits of like social aid. Plus, I have to pay back all these student loans they're gonna get from me, with crazy interest.
Social aid. I wish I got social aid.
Did you not get a stimulus check?
You would get a stimulus check too.
I didn't get one. No.
Why? No, you don't get one now.
Yeah.
But if you're working, you do.
No, I wouldn't have got one. I didn't qualify. My parents made too much money.
That was the thing? If you made too much money, you didn't get a stimulus check?
Yeah.
For real?
You think my parents got a stimulus check?
I thought everybody got one.
Nope.
Huh,
you had to qualify for it.
That's fucked up.
Right. Like my parents, the only thing that's happened to them since Biden got elected is they pay more taxes.
Yeah.
They pay 33%. Fucking sucks. Anyways.
Probably should move to a different country.
Yeah. Well, I moved to Puerto Rico like all those rich people do and try to avoid taxes.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. Well, no, what you got to do is find tax-free ways to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Like your Roth IRA and such.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what I'm trying to do. Put $100
I'll let
in.
Sarah take care of that stuff. She's an intelligent woman. Which is good for me.
Yeah, that's probably good for
me. I don't understand any of it.
Yeah, it probably would be bad if it was just up to you.
It would be very bad.
Although you could just take a Dave Ramsey class or something.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
I just don't do well with classes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I'd probably.
Well, you have to.
I would
how
probably
else do you
be
learn
homeless
things
without Sarah? By doing them.
Yeah.
That's how I. That's how I learn things is by
doing and failing.
Or watching a lot of YouTube videos. But even then, like I still have to get out and do it, right?
Well, what's the difference between a YouTube video and a lecture?
Engagement. So like if I'm watching a YouTube video on something, it's probably because I want to be doing it. In a lecture, it just numbs my mind. I tried really hard on some lectures and still absorbed nothing.
Absorbed nothing.
It's rough. But it is what it is. So now I cut trees and beat my body for work.
beat my body, break my kneecaps.
Mm-hmm. Throw my back. Destroy my hands. And I was worried over the winter, like about midway through, my hands hurt. Like every morning I would wake up and my hands were like in pain. And that lasted for a few months, and luckily it went away. I was worried like I had like arthritis, like I'm screwed. I mean, it wasn't like intolerable pain or anything. It's just it was painful, like, not pleasant.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm okay now.
I'm worried my knees are gonna be shot when I'm old.
Swim.
My knees aren't good now, but
Swim. Not because swimming is good for your knees, but because it's good for your, relieving pressure on joints. Swimming is like one of the best forms of exercise you can do, in my humble, unknowing opinion. Because it's
swimming's definitely really good for you.
Yeah. So Gavyn, you should swim. Quit lifting and start swimming.
No, I will never.
It won't
quit
give
lifting.
you the body type you're in search of, but
I'll never stop
your
lifting.
joints will thank you for it.
My knees are gonna be completely shot.
Yeah.
And I'll still be lifting. I'll just get robot knees. By the time we're old, we'll have fucking robotic implants. And stuff.
Honestly, they could probably grow you new knees. They're so close to that kind of stuff.
They'll just 3D print a plastic knee.
Haven't they, like, what did they do?
They've 3D printed organs.
No,
like
it had something to do with a pig. Like they used a pig's heart and transferred it into a human or something, and it was something weird. But I mean, it's getting so crazy.
Yeah, like
I've seen that. I've seen that they were using an apple slice, and they used it in the shape of an ear, and they what did they call it? They got rid of all of the DNA from it, and put in human DNA that grew in wherever DNA grows, and it filled in the spaces of the apple, and so that apple effectively became like an ear. I mean, it was just like the tissue, like you can't hear with that ear, but it effectively became an ear. It was incredible.
But yeah, dude, they're doing all kinds of stuff.
It's pretty crazy.
Like I've heard about. Well, I mean, they already have like artificial hearts.
Yeah.
That'll last a while. Yeah, like this. They'll put that in until they can get you a transplant. Like it doesn't last forever, and you got to carry this like pack around.
But like
still,
they've grown hearts.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's incredible, and it's because it's from like your own blood and DNA. You don't have to take the meds that you would normally have to take with a transplant. I don't remember what those are called, but
not a xenograph. That's not right. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name for it.
Sarah would be able to say, but she's not here.
Growing organs in pigs.
It could have been that.
Attached to pig kidney. Oh, fuck off.
I mentioned pigs earlier.
I don't want to subscribe to the.
Come here.
Rodent chimera experiments. Harvard rat heart cells.
Where they like grew a human heart? I feel like it had something to do with pigs.
There you go. Growing human organs inside pigs could save lives. But the U.S. won't fund the research. Great.
We watched one YouTube video where they
Come to the mic.
Okay. We watched one YouTube video where they decellularized. Yes.
A grape.
A heart.
Oh, yes.
Yes. They
A
modeled
grape.
it through a grape, but you could decellularize a heart, and then it leaves behind like a scaffold of proteins that you could then inject stem cells into, and then you have like stem cell heart. You have stem cells that differentiate into the cells that you need for the heart, But there was also an example of they genetically modified a pig so that the proteins in the expressed on the pig's heart wouldn't have as strong of an immune reaction, and there was recently a heart transplant where the pig was the donor.
And it worked.
Yeah.
That's
it's been successful.
incredible. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
You're a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, I am.
And know about Roth IRAs.
Not as well, but
Yeah, no, about Roth IRA.
So yeah, pretty incredible.
Imagine being the guy walking around with a pig, working.
That would be cool. You know what else would be cool?
Hmm.
Waking up tomorrow and not being tired.
I thought you were just gonna say waking up tomorrow. I was like, what's happening, Jake? Tell
But
me,
that's
please.
not gonna happen. I'm gonna
Is
be
your
tired,
pig
even though we're getting off now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Why are we getting louder?
it's because the song's getting louder.
music.
All right,
Okay.
good night.
Goodbye.